Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So off we go then. We all know of Johan Cruyff as the father of total football, but what can we expect from him on the pitch, Jim?
He'll be the conductor, Peter, making sure that his team create space and make good use of it. I expect him to be running the show and adding a touch of class to proceedings.
With style. That's what he has always been. And he shoots! Oh, it's hit the post! Pull it. Oh, good spread. Spence kept his eye on it, and he's there. Barella. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's in one-on-one. Shapes the shoot! There it is!
And that really is so impressive. Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Roberto Carlos. Mbappe is herring after that one.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And it's Rooney. Nicely spread. Kubo. He's found a way through. Hangs one in. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And we have our very first corner. Cleared without hesitation. And now a sudden chance to counter. Roberto Carlos spots it and intercepts. Serginho. And Shevchenko. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Rooney. Shevchenko receives it in a good position here. Kubo. Cafu. Now that looks a decent ball. Can he latch on to this? Now it's Kubo. The pass is intercepted. Pull it. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And it's Serginho. He's got away. Serginho. That's tidy. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. Mbappe. Rooney. Ended up in no man's land. Now it's got space here. Gehi gets across to intercept that. Bullet, the magician in chief, his feet twinkling, and he's picked it up out wide. Gerrard. Barella. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Inter Milan finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. So straight into the second half.
Inter can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Kubo. Cruyff. Hullet. Can he get it through? And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Barella. Probing pass. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Inter Milan, still this single goal behind. But this is fantastic. And the shot! And that's a tiny finish. They have pulled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
And that was as close to certain as could be.
And the first thing he's going to do, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass it put in on a plate for him.
You're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Tries to play it through. And this is fantastic. Serginho. Hullet, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Kubo. And this is Rooney. No way through. And he was quick to react. Now it's Rooney. And this is Rooney. Rooney showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Kubo. Knocks it into space. That pass has been well intercepted. Cafu. And there's green grass ahead of him.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Shevchenko gets flagged offside.
Substitution for Inter. Number 7, Shevchenko.
So time for change.
Number
And this
11,
one has been on the cards for a little while.
Number 27, Serginho. Number 23, Barella. Number 4, Gerrard. Coming on the field, number 6, Massaro.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A kiss and stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Number 49,
Now it's Cruyff.
Number 10, Ribery.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Threads one in. Oh, it's Van Basten. Very nicely done. Shot at goal! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. This is a Hollywood or bus corner. The final whistle is up next.
And that has gone straight into touch. This is Rooney. This is Rooney. Can he finish? Oh, he's done it! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Inter Milan perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And we're underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Marquinhos. He's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's a very valuable characteristic.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Ferran Torres. Rivaldo kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Gerrard. Now it's Van Basten. And it's Gerrard. And here's Aguero. Romero. Serginho. Now, can they get him away? Looking for options for movement. Shoots! Goal! Inter! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Inter Milan have taken the lead.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And this is Shevchenko. Rivaldo. Oh, super ball. Can he finish? Goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. was so smooth, a signature finish.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Andrei Shevchenko.
Doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
That looks a decent ball, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
15 minutes till half-time.
And there's the shot.
It's loose now, and they want to get it back.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
It's come to nothing. He has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
That's been intercepted. Shevchenko chasing after it. Rice, that's been intercepted. This is Aguero.
Oh, really well played.
That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Liverpool with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He'll try from distance. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now.
Been indicated.
Pass somewhat off target. DiMarco. So, temporary halt to the action. So, your views on the first half?
Inter clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead
I'd like
second
to draw
half.
your attention
The
to the
opposition
screen
will be
right
doing their
now for
utmost to
information
try and
on
get
our
back
shuttle
into
bus
this.
service.
So they have to be alert.
Inter Milan looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time. We're already back up and running after half-time. That's beautifully weighted. He's had a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! A real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. This is it's Aguero! And tested the keeper.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
No, that was never going to make it. But Shevchenko, there's a sharp bit of ball here. Aguero! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Can he get on the end of this?
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
That's a cute ball. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, there's a probing ball. Alexander-Arnold. Spence. Gerrard. Barella. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Knocks it into space. Deftly away. Shevchenko. Serginho. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. It was not Pogba. Looking for the run. It's a good-looking delivery. DiMarco clears it away. Tries to play it through. That's a a dangerous ball. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Rice. Threads one in and reclaimed it in a trice. Van Basten. Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. Ferran Torres is wide and looking to get onto this.
Substitution in progress.
Inter Milan are coasting towards victory. Bernardo Silva has ended up in no man's land. He's going to be disappointed with that. Tries to pass it through, and he's got a shot at goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Bernardo Silva. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Inter Milan really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. Inter Milan do have the look of a team with genuine ambition. Already on the cusp of promotion, they are looking to make a statement here. We are more than ready. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. The whistle. Inter Milan need all the support they can get here. To say this is crucial would be to understate massively. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
The pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Well read, nice interception. Is somewhat less than ideal.
Inter clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
He won't be happy with that one. Well timed, excellent interception. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see. And that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to his shooting prowess. He generally likes to keep things simple, taking as few touches.
And the shot! Goal! Inter! His joy, his goal. He steals the moment. What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, Peter, this now poses the question of stick.
Great chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Deftly away. Tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well,
Tries a shot! It's a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And it's been hooked away. Romero cuts out the pass. Probing pass. Tries to pass it through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. They get a throw in. Oh, that's well done. Really robust. And he's managed to get rid. Pinches it off him. Romero. This is Batistuta. Barella. Massaro. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. He's come in hard, and he can thump it away. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go.
Has been indicated.
No, that was never going to make it. Nicely weighted ball. And the referee has blown for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So it's one each. How are you seeing it, Jim?
Well, it's been a decent game so far, Peter, although I think in the next 45 minutes we could do with the ball being moved around quicker with a view to trying to entice their opponents out of position. I don't think there'll be a mad rush to do that just yet.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each. And we are back on the way. Romero spots it and intercepts. Gerrard. Massaro. Alexander-Arnold kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Zaire Emery. Oh, he's found support out wide. And the shot! And he can clear it away. This time, surely! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Serginho. Kobel with the clearance. Looking for options for movement. Back to the keeper it goes. Zaire Emery. Cute ball now. How can he reach it? Alexander-Arnold looking for the run. Zaire Emery picks it up out wide. Gerrard. It's a pretty loose pass. And he's intervened well there. Zanetti. And he's gone looking for safety. And it's De Bruyne. He's going to be disappointed with that. Serginho. Just about up to 75 minutes. Can he get it through? Romero gets across to intercept that. He's a sharp little ball here. Raya getting this one clear. But they've got it again. And he's quick to get rid. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
So Shevchenko! Nice bit of trickery. Can he finish? Come off the upright. Incredible! Just incredible! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, I just think it was really good movement, but I think a couple of defenders got caught goal watching there when they should have been taking the danger one.
Well, they've done the hard part. Now to survive the last few minutes.
Well, these are...
And that will be it. Inter Milan did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful. This is where they want to be, one small step away from greatness. Win today, and they will be up there amongst the elite. The pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running. Inter Milan with just one principal objective. 90 minutes of action against opponents who will not give way. And they've got a throw. Upamecano is there, and he can get that clear. Now it's Haaland. Showing great feet there.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Van Basten was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
It's a sharp pass. Sabani gets over and intercepts. It's a throw in. He's got away. Crosses it in here. Rodri is there to clear. And it's Gerrard. Sabani spots it and intercepts. Nicely aimed pass.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shock-free zone.
Olise. Van Basten. Oh, it's Van Basten. Aims beyond the defence, and he's managed to get free. Another chance from a corner.
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Massaro.
Inter really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
And he was quick to react. Probing pass. Now it's Van Basten. He has found the way through.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Van Basten clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Pinches it off him. And it's Shevchenko. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. The referee says that is that for the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment.
For the benefit of anybody who
See,
is down
views
the
on the
result
first
of the
half?
loss
Well, it's
today.
been nothing but
Please look at the
frustration,
screen for
really,
information
Peter.
on how
I think
to
the
find
team
your
as a
way
whole
around this
has to
stadium.
take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here. 0-0 at the break.
Substitution.
So, into the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Plays it in low. Rivaldo gets it clear. That is a little undercooked. Upamecano. It's Bellingham. And it's Rodri. And here's Mbappe. Right, Shevchenko. He's found a way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Van Basten. Yamal makes a move down the right. There's a sharp little ball here. Now this could be a chance. Real chance! And he hits the net. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
After 67 minutes.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Serginho. Coming on the field is number 23.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now. Inter really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
That's going to go a long way. It's a good foot in there. Ball is over the line.
Substitution for Inter. Number 6, Masaru. Number 7, Shevchenko. Number 11, Rivaldo. Number 4, Giroud.
And it's Musiala.
Coming on the
Now it's
field.
Doku.
Number 14, Mbappe. Number 18, Batistuta.
It's a searching pass. The most accurate pass.
Number 19, Bernardo Silva.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Looking for the run. Defending was strong and firm. Kovacic. Musiala. That's been cut out. Well played. Femi. Oh, this looks sharp. He's quick to return it.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball.
And that's it. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, and time. Well, the permutations are as simple as they are exciting. One remaining shot and they must hit the bullseye. There's nothing quite like the last day drama. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's down to business here. Into Milan with just one principal objective. 90 minutes of action against opponents who will not give way. Oh, that was never going to make it. Looking for a runner. Spread neatly. Yamal gets into a good position. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, it would have to be the highly rated Dean Howson. The perfect blend of total football and tiki-taka. I like the front-footed approach.
It's Inzaghi! Gerrard delivers. Serginho. Now it's Van Basten. Now it's Rivaldo. Spence. Into Milan, need to have an attempt on goal. Rivaldo finding himself in space.
The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Absolutely, man. Certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Yamal's cross. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. It's run loose here. It's a good ball out wide. And he's intervened well there. And it's Bellingham. Aims beyond the defence. Inzaghi! Oh, it's a stunning goal! A finish of true class! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal.
And Batistuta! Oh, the ball's run loose here. DiMarco can clear it away. Now it's Van Basten. Played down the flank. Oh, he's onto this. Oh, super. And the shot! Dispatched clinically. Oh, huge goal. Massive goal. They hit the reset button, and we're back where we were. Another moment of magic. A real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Looking at a different game now.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Gerrard. Nicely worked. Romero, always a very imposing presence at the back. Nicely aimed pass. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there. Well, can he finish? And he should have made them pay.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better chance than that, Peter. That is disappointing.
That is the end of the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. How would you review the first half?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
Inter Milan are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score.
Substitutions taking place.
Barcelona get the ball rolling for the second period. Back to the keeper it goes.
Barcelona definitely like their pressing from the front.
It's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Threads one in. Now it's Rivaldo. That is lovely. Rivaldo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That's not gone well. Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack, and it's Rivaldo. Zakaria cuts it out. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Inter clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Serginho. Rivaldo. It's a searching pass. Romero. Mateus. Tries to pass it through. All the way back. Ball is over the line.
Substitution for Inter. Number 21, Jamal. Number 27, Serginho. Coming on the field, number 14, Mbappe. Number 19, Bernardo Silva.
Played right into his path. Batistuta! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Mateus, he can run onto that. And the shot! And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
Batistuta has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Number 23,
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Gerard. Coming on the field, number 5, Cucurella. Number 49, Luis Kelly. Number 22, Aspen.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
All up with that dink over the top. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Inter clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Van Basten. It's a promising position. Cucurella puts them all in. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage.
Shapes to shoot! All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. Oh, the protests are futile. The decision is made. Late drama. A big, deep breath. Goal! Barcelona! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
After 88 minutes,
Barcelona now on the verge of victory. Save for a few potentially hectic final moments.
It looks to be the correct call, Peter, and in the circumstances, it really had to be.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And he cuts out the supply. Now he's got space here. And that will be the final act. Inter Milan are down, and that will hit them hard. So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page.
Against Inter.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So straight into the action. Well, for anyone whose allegiances lie with the red half of Manchester, this man for so long was an unsung hero. That is Stutter! Oh, what has happened here? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, that's a fine interception. Gerrard. Now it's Rivaldo. Tries to play it through. Header! Goal! Inter! And that is goal number 20. Certain, searing, and imperious.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. It is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Right, Batistuta. Gerrard, renowned for his long-range shooting. Turns back here, probably the best option. Where it came from. This is Batistuta. Batistuta! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Batistuta is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's got the beating of his man. Cafu did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Muscular approach does pay off here. Can he get it through? It's a threatening ball. And he shoots! And a big finish! They are right back in business!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Shevchenko is herring after that one. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, well played. Fabian Ruiz. Diaz. Irwin. Half-time getting close now. Can he get onto this? No, didn't quite have the weight on it. And we have our very first corner. Towering header! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there. It's just a shame about the accuracy.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. It's one through.
Has been
Varela
indicated.
cuts it out. Romero. And here's Shevchenko. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, Jim, they've both had their moments.
Well, I think we got a good indication of what both sides want to do, Peter. I suspect both will continue with their respective approaches, give or take the odd fine-tuning.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Martinez clears. McAllister does well to get it back. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. It was indecision all around. They have to do a bit better than that.
And Shevchenko, great vision. Oh, Red, nice interception. Jamal is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
DiMarco kept his eye on it, and he's there. Played into space. That is good alertness. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. And that's a good ball. And a shot! Goal! Arsenal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Oh, they've done the hard part now, Peter.
And a chance! Who's going to be first to this?
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Now it's McAllister. Spence kept aware, and it is replayed easily. Knocks it into space. Half an hour gone in the second half. Nice. Ended up in no man's land. And he was quick to react. He's going to be disappointed with that. Quality ball. Van Basten. Cafu. And he's intervened well there. Here's Van Basten.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Taking place.
This then to draw level. And he scores! Back in business! Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only
Great chance! Caught offside that time.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. That's not gone well. Looking for a runner. That pass is the best. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. And that is that. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to